No Japanese info by Japanese people, then call me! Hey there, it's Naoto. Today is 4th May 2020. We are in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. In Japan, it's strongly encouraged to be in self-quarantine. On the other hand, many companies and offshore institutions are struggling so much to run economy or keep social system as much as possible, especially by encouraging to work from home. However, there are certain number of people who inevitably keep commuting. One of the reasons which strikes me as very weird is our beloved culture, Hanko, which is Japanese stamp. Some people who keep commuting say they have to go to the office in order to get a Hanko on document as a token of approvals. Yes, Hanko is a kind of official evidence of approval in Japan. We Japanese keep stamping on document and there are some weird conventions. Today on the Japanalyst, you will see what's going on. The origin of stamping goes back to ancient time in outside of Japan. Way back in ancient time in Mesopotamia, people seems to start using a stamp. As years pass by, Japan imported the culture of Hanko from China. The very first stamp in Japan is this. This is one of famous historical heritages. This stamp is called King of Na Gold Seal, which was presented to the King of Na by Chinese emperor of the time. Actually, at such time, Japan seemed to be divided in many independent areas. Na is considered to be one of those. In this way, we imported the culture of stamping, but it took more time to be widespread in Japan. Initially, Hanko was adapted in public institutions as a kind of public token. And it was not until the 8th century that ordinary people started to use it as well. And after Meiji Restoration in 1868, Meiji government established a law which indicates how to administrate official documents. In this way, Hanko came to be used so widely in public in Japan. So far as I know, the culture of stamping was eliminated from many countries. As of today, Japan seems to be only one country which still embraces the culture of stamping. Today, almost all of the public documents in Japan kindly ask for putting a Hanko. Here are some examples. In this way, public documents require Hanko so harshly. What's interesting to me is we are sometimes asked for a writing signature. After finishing writing down, there still remains something. Yes, Hanko. Why on earth do I have to identify myself 2 times by doing 2 different things? Is it a kind of double checking? Fair enough, basically Hanko is a kind of main identification. If you have your own Hanko with you, it will be no problem. But if not, you will be seriously afflicted by this awkward culture. So now let's suppose you are going to modify the information on your banking account. Now you got an application form. Soon you will notice there's a blank for Hanko. Wow! Oh yeah, Hanko as always. So you put the Hanko on the blank and send the application to the bank by mail. It's finished! It's a piece of cake. But a few weeks later, you get your application back from the banking service. They say, "This is not appropriate Hanko. We can't accept this." What the f***? What's going on here? Indeed, you surely put your Hanko on the blank, but the Hanko you used this time was not the same one you used when you applied to banking service. So the banking service couldn't accept your application form in that they are not sure whether you are the owner of the banking account. In this way, each Hanko will be registered when you apply to something. Moreover, we have so-called evidence of Hanko that proves like this Hanko is authentic and surely owned by this person. You need signature, Hanko, and evidence for Hanko. Is it like triple checking? Here's another weird episode. This time, let's suppose you are working at your office. You need several Hankos of your superiors in order to submit an application. Firstly, you put your Hanko. Yes, but have you noticed? It's not the usual way. You have to give it a tilt as if you are making a bow to your superior. Some say this custom is for showing the politeness. Just to be sure, this kind of extreme culture is not the public manner. This is just weird. And funny thing is, you can buy Hanko at 100 yen store with ease. Imagine your superior refused to put the Hanko, but still, you need the one. Then you just have to go to the 100 yen store, buy a Hanko with the family name of your superior and put it on the document. Just be sure I never do it, but what I want to tell you is there is a likelihood. So my question is Hanko really effective for identification? And is it worth keeping this culture in such ways? The argument of the necessity of Hanko had been common in Japan from decades ago, but nothing could stop Hanko. Some people seem to be in love with it. However, out of the blue, COVID-19 appeared in Japan. We are struggling to cope with this virus, but something unintentional is coming out. The remote working is strongly encouraged in order to keep the social distancing. The thing is, we can't go to office on non-essential purposes. There could be a room for dispute whether the purpose to get Hanko is essential or not, but at least what I can tell you is Hanko seriously damages the smooth operation of our society. In this sense, COVID-19 posed a really sharp question. Why on earth should we keep using Hanko? So that's all for today. Thank you for watching till the end. Likes, any comments would be very appreciated, and I'll be happy if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. ありがとうございました。